There are two ways to add new assets into AssetAsyst. The first is using the bulk import spreadsheet, and the second is by adding a new asset on the mobile app while you're out in the field. Let's look at the spreadsheet. So we click into the menu, we go down to import assets. First thing we need to do is download the template. And take note that you do want to do this every time to make sure you have the latest template. Now, the second step will be to fill in this template. Now, if we pop this open, we'll see here some instructions. These fields here are mandatory. We need to give a value to each of these fields. And you notice here also, some of these columns actually have their own worksheet with the valid options in them. So if we open up that template, right, we might need to enable editing on this because it's been downloaded from a website. So we basically just need to fill this in. Now you'll see that there's 3 example bridges here. This example data shows you basically what you need to do. Now these are all going to be structure assets, which are bridges, culverts, and marine structures. So let's give this a name, bridge 1, an asset number. Now subclass, you'll notice here, these are the valid options in the system. I'm going to make this one a bridge. And we're going to use the Vic Roads methodology. But if we go down here, we can see here are the other options. Queensland Structures TMR is another common one that might be used. Having these sheets here just gives you the exact wording. So for example, I could just put QLD for Queensland. The system's not going to know what that means. But if I copy this value directly from here, then we know that we're using the wording that the system understands. Put some various values in. Owner. Now owner is an interesting one because here's our list of valid owners, but you can put a new owner in here that doesn't exist, and if it doesn't exist, the system will create that. So latitude and longitude. Now the inspector name doesn't matter so much. The important part is the inspector email. And again, we've got some inspection frequencies. These are default ones, but you can change these. We've created some sample data, so we're going to save this spreadsheet and close. Now our next step is to upload that spreadsheet. So we're going to choose File. There's the spreadsheet we just edited. We'll open that. And now it's uploading that file to the server. Once the upload is complete, it starts importing. We can see here now that it has created Launceston Council for us, because that's a new owner. And now it's creating these bridges. So bridge 1, it's created the level 1 and level 2 inspections for it, and on it goes. Alright, the import is now complete. These bridges have been created. Now the 4th step is optional, but it may be quite useful, because most of the time when you create these bridges, you're going to want to inspect them. So we can actually create a package from these imported inspections. Now, we can choose whether we want to do level 1 inspections or level 2. We're going to choose level 2, and we'll say demo package for training. And we'll click create on that. And there it is. There's our inspection package all ready to go. So that's how you create assets in AssetAsyst.